A local girl wins a beauty contest and becomes a Hollywood star. Anita Page and Robert Montgomery star in Easy Go. Tonight's movie at 8 o'clock on Channel 48.
Well, Dr. Galt knew what he was doing. I mean, he was so protective of Emily that he didn't have the heart to tell her the truth. And then, when he saw her come alive the way she did, well, he was afraid of what would happen to her if Kirk Michaels left her again.
Draper, you realize that Emily took it very hard when you left.
Yeah, she was in pretty bad shape when she came into the hospital. I thought maybe you and I could get out and talk to her together.
Draper, I think there's something I have to tell you about Emily, something that happened shortly after she arrived at the hospital.
What?
Well, it turns out... Oh, my God, it's true. You are back from the dead. When I heard the news, I couldn't believe it till I saw it with my own eyes. Draper, it is so good to see you.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Quilted Pampers. Doesn't your baby deserve Pampers dryness? And by Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Clean, softens, controls static. Bold 3.
That's $45.90, Mrs. Green.
I don't have enough. I'll put something back.
Well, put back this detergent and fabric softener, and get this detergent and fabric softener. Bold 3. The fabric softener's built in. That's some value.
I'm not interested in saving money if it doesn't work.
Bold 3 does work beautifully. Try it.
Why spend the money on separate detergent and fabric softener? Buy Bold 3. It's detergent and fabric softener together. Bold 3 cleans, softens, and controls static.
I can't believe it's all in one box. My towels came out fluffy soft. No static cling. And Johnny's jeans are really clean.
More Bold 3, Mrs. Green?
Uh-huh. Why spend the money for separate detergent and fabric softener? Bold 3 does the job beautifully.
Detergent plus fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
Draper, when I found out about the train wreck, I cried and cried. I don't know who was more despondent, me or your wife. Raven, I think you better leave. Visiting is restricted to family. I'm Draper's stepsister. That makes me family, doesn't it? I cannot believe that you are alive and you're back among those that love you. Raven, Draper needs his rest. Can you imagine how everyone felt when they found out that you were not buried in your own grave?
Well, I felt good.
I bet. Of course, April didn't know anything about the autopsy. Logan felt. Raven, I don't think Draper wants to hear about all that now.
Wait a second. What's she talking about? Autopsy? What about Logan?
When Logan found out that you were still alive... Logan did not know that Draper was alive. Questions were raised as to whether or not it was your body in the grave, so they exhumed it, performed an autopsy. Only then did they know that it was not your body. He was still presumed dead, having drowned in the river, and that's why your body was missing. But why didn't Logan tell you about the autopsy? Because Logan did not want me to get my hopes up. He didn't want me to sit around and start waiting for you to come home, and apparently he wasn't the only person who felt that way. Nicole, Miles, Mike, Nancy, and other people thought the same thing. Of course, there were a lot of personal reasons, too.
Now, hang on, Raven. Logan knew what he was doing.
Oh, he certainly did.
He used good common sense. Honey, I would have done exactly the same thing.
Draper, you haven't changed a bit. You're still 100% loyal. You cannot believe that Logan could possibly change. How dare you criticize Logan when you took the same situation and used it for your own selfish purposes? Who, me? Logan felt very strongly about protecting me from all the speculation, and Raven was very well aware of that. I felt you had a right to know. He is your husband. Raven made a bargain with Logan. Said that she would keep her big mouth shut if he did not call me as a witness on Jamie's custody trial. It's a very long story. Look, I did not want to get into this nonsense. I wanted to come say hello to my friend. Well, your welcome is wearing very thin. Draper, I am very happy that you are alive and well. And I'm sure my mother will feel the same way when I go tell her. She's right down below 2 floors, you know.
Nadine, what's she doing here?
Oh, she came here to have some tests. When I found out about it, I rushed right up here to see you. On your broomstick? Very cute. Look, I will come back, and I will bring a bottle of very good champagne, and we'll have a proper celebration. Don't bother. I'll be back. I may feel sorry for that woman, but I still hate her.
Wow. I can see some things around here haven't changed. I think, what did she mean about Logan and all that?
Oh, well, it's true. Logan didn't want to tell me about the autopsy. He felt it was better not to. He and Deborah even went up to Graham County to see what had happened.
No, I mean, what did she have in mind when she said something about personal reasons?
Oh, I don't think she meant anything. It was just some more, you know, Raven's nonsense.
Logan, I'm going to Monticello General to visit Nadine.
Oh.
Why don't you lie down for a time? You really could use some rest.
I'm not tired.
You're past the point of being tired. On the brink of exhaustion, if you ask me.
Geraldine, I'm fine. Little keyed up, but I'll be okay.
That was an incredible experience you had last night.
Oh, boy, was it ever. That chase through the amusement park is right out of the movies.
I'm referring to what happened after the chase.
You should have seen them, Geraldine. April and Draper. Well, they were probably too much in shock to fully appreciate the drama of the moment, but they were so happy. So now, I guess they'll live happily ever after.
Logan, I know you're extremely happy for both of them. But I know, too, that you have some very deep feelings about what's happened.
Oh, Geraldine. My best friend and a terrific lady are back together again. What more could I ask for?
If you feel that you'd like to talk about it, I'm here. And if not, I'll understand.
Nothing to talk about, Geraldine. I wish you wouldn't worry about me.
You're asking me to do the impossible. I can't just sit by impassively and watch you suffer. I love you, you know.
Thank you. That helps. Thank you very much.
I think it goes without saying that I'm thrilled about Draper's return and the reunion of two people who love each other very much. But I'm also aware of the position this places you in. After all, you just can't turn off your emotions the minute a situation changes.
No, you can't, unfortunately. I'll get over it, though. I have to. Don't I?
Joan, you've been such a good friend to give me a baby shower. Please, you've thanked me about 20 times. Well, I just hope you won't be mad when I take back your present. Take back 6 boxes of quilted Pampers? For what? Those fitted diapers, they look kind of cute. Annie, you buy a diaper for dryness. No diaper stays drier than quilted Pampers. No diaper stays drier than Pampers? That's right. No diaper stays drier. The Pampers Sharon wore when she was born were good, but these quilted Pampers stay twice as dry. It is quilted soft, but twice as dry? Now, that's hard to believe. Twice as dry.
Wet old Pampers and quilted Pampers. Then wait a minute. Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry.
And she's just got to be happier when she feels drier.
She sure does.
Oh, you don't know it yet, but you've got yourself a very good mommy.
Yes.
Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry.
Emily, you just can't stay like this. Oh, please say something. The worst is over now. Please believe me when I tell you that. We can start putting the pieces back together. Just you and me, and everything is going to be fine. Oh, Emily, please don't cut me out like this. I love you, and I want to do everything I can to help you. Why can't you talk to me about what happened, about how you feel? I'll do anything you want, Emily. Just talk to me. Oh, Doctor. Doctor, you must do something to help her. I've tried, and I have tried, but she will not say so much as one word. I don't even think she knows I'm here.
I'm Dr. Barnes, and you are...
Molly Sherwood, Doctor. She hasn't said a word since she came off the window ledge. What's the matter with her?
Are you Mrs. Michaels' nearest relative?
We're not related at all, not by blood anyway, but for 10 years I was her father's housekeeper and Miss Emily's very good friend.
I see. Has her family been notified?
But she has no family, Doctor. No one to take care of her but me.
Well, in that case, our alternatives are narrowed considerably.
What do you mean?
Well, I've done a workup on Mrs. Michaels. The patient is evidently suffering from severe emotional trauma. She's going to need intensive psychiatric observation. I'm afraid with no family to arrange for her care and treatment in a private facility, we're going to have to rely on the welfare services to arrange for her placement.
You're talking about sending her away? Locking her up in some sort of asylum?
Well, your friend will be sent to a state-run mental health facility. She'll be kept here while the paperwork is being processed. You'll be able to visit her.
Yeah, but why can't I take care of her? Emily can stay with me, and I'll bring her in for treatment whenever you say, Doctor. Please, don't put her away in an institution, please.
I wish it were possible to treat Mrs. Michaels in that manner, but unfortunately, her condition warrants nothing less than hospitalization and round-the-clock supervision by people who are trained to handle conditions like hers.
Oh, but Emily's just in a state of shock, and she'll calm down soon and be fine. I know she will.
I wish that were the case, Mrs. Sherwood.
And you really haven't told me what's wrong with her, Doctor.
Well, I've diagnosed the patient as suffering from a form of schizophrenia.
Oh.
She seems to have slipped into what we call a catatonic state. Her immobility, her obvious negativism, her refusal to communicate, these are classic symptoms.
You just have to make her well again, Doctor. I mean, you just have to.
We'll do the best we can. I promise you that.
How long will that take?
I'm afraid I can't give you a definite timetable. How long Mrs. Michaels will remain this way is almost impossible to predict.
My gray hair makes me feel so old. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair.
Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol washes away your gray and washes in your own natural color. Loving Care is different. It's gentle. It has no peroxide or ammonia.
So I wash that gray right out of my hair. Oh, yes, I wash that gray right out of my hair.
Wash that gray right out of your hair with Clairol Loving Care.
I've got a husband, 1, 2, 3 children, and 1 busy bathroom.
But I keep the bowl fresh with Vanish Bowl Freshener. The busier the bathroom, the harder it works.
Vanish Bowl Freshener. Snap it on. With every flush, detergents and activated deodorizers fight ring buildup. Swirl away odor in the bowl.
So the whole bathroom smells fresh and clean, even when it's not busy.
Vanish Bowl Freshener. The busier the bathroom, the harder it works.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me. But they hold on tight in the bathtub and they clean and soapy shut.
Only Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages from Johnson & Johnson have our Super Stay-On adhesive. You'll notice the difference because it stays on you better than anything else you can buy.
I am stuck on Band-Aid, 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me.
An important announcement in preventive dentistry. For the first time, you can see how plaque, cavity-causing material, builds up on teeth in just one day. To help prevent the cavities this material can cause, a biodental team has designed the Reach toothbrush. Reach is angled like a dental instrument to reach back teeth. Bi-level bristles clean between teeth and gums to help clean away the buildup of dangerous cavity-causing material. Reach from Johnson & Johnson to help prevent cavities.
How is she, Molly? Well, she's not very well at all, I'm afraid.
Can I go in and see her?
The doctor's with her now. I mean, even if you did, she wouldn't know you were there.
Why not?
It's as if Emily has locked herself away in a world all her own. She doesn't even know anything that's going on around her. Doctor called it a catatonic state.
Oh, my Lord.
If I lose Emily, especially like this, I don't know what I'll do.
Molly, Emily's had a shock, and she's reacted to it severely, but, well, I'm sure given time, she'll be back to her old self, believe me.
But you didn't see her. So still. She doesn't say a word.
The doctors will help her. They'll make her well.
Oh, I hope to God you're right. I love her, you know, Mrs. Scott. I couldn't love her more as if she was my own child.
I care for her, too, Molly. You know that. I care about her very much.
You would ever know what she did to you?
What Emily did was bring my husband back to me.
Yes, but she kept you away from him for so long.
Well, she didn't know, and besides, I know Draper, and I can't really blame Emily for falling in love with him.
She really did believe it was her Kirk come back to her at first. She didn't mean you any harm. You do know that.
Yeah, but when Draper's life was on the line, Emily told him the truth. She told him the truth, knowing full well that she'd lose him. So you see, Emily saved Draper's life not only for him, but for me, too.
If only she didn't have to pay this awful price. Oh, only the truth had come out sooner.
You told Emily, Molly, didn't you?
Yes. Well, I didn't tell her soon enough. The morning that I saw your wedding picture, I was just so confused that
Molly, I'm not blaming you. I'm not really blaming anyone. There's no one person to blame. It's just something that happened.
And Emily's father?
Well, I guess I can forgive him, too, for what he did. Besides, the man is dead. What good is my anger going to do now?
Yes, he is gone, and Emily's alone. I'll pack my bag and be out of your apartment just as soon as I can.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Oh, I can't imagine you and your husband want me to go on working for you after all this.
Why not? I don't see that you've done anything wrong. Maybe it just took you a while to make the right decision.
Oh, it doesn't seem right.
Well, is it right for you to just leave me like this and deprive me of a very good housekeeper, not to mention what Julia would say if she knew you loved her?
Well, I mean, just having me around, it would be a reminder.
A reminder of someone who helped bring my husband back to me.
Well, maybe you just see how he feels about it.
I think I know Draper. I think he would feel badly if you left. So if you'd like to stay, we'd like to have you.
About time you decided to show up, Stoner. Get changed and do some stretching. Your lesson starts in 10 minutes.
Look, Gavin, I hate to do this to you on such short notice, but I just came out to tell you I gotta be a last-minute scratch.
I came here in early for you, you know.
Wiley, I really appreciate it, but, man, I'm just too beat to work out today, you know?
You look like you had a rough night.
Yeah, what was supposed to be an 8-hour shift stretched out into about 18, I think. I don't think these legs want to do anything except go home and soak in a nice hot tub with the rest of my body.
You were out all night playing cops and robbers, huh?
Yeah, we put the ribbon on a case that had been a thorn in our side for a long time. I guess all the hours were worth it, you know?
You got your man.
That we did, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about it, too.
Unless you cancel 24 hours in advance, I still have to charge for my services. I told you that.
It's okay. I will bring a check next time I stop by. I just, you know, I gotta get out of here and go home. You know, I haven't seen my wife in so long. I bet she's forgotten what I look like.
Well, don't worry about the check, Calvin. Just go home and we'll reschedule, okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll call you when I wake up, which will probably be in a couple of days.
Take care of yourself.
All right. Bye. Later.
Look who's here.
Hey, long time no see.
If you came to watch a class, I'm afraid you're out of luck. The next group doesn't come till 1.
Oh, well, that's good, because I came here to use the bar.
Oh, you don't do so much as a plie in here until you're well again.
I'm fine. Dr. Kavanaugh examined me this morning and said that I am the picture of health.
Now, how do I know he really gave you the green light and you're not just here to work out your frustrations about being grounded?
You don't believe me? Oh, you can call and ask for yourself if you like. His number is...
No, it's okay. It's okay. I believe you. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
Now, you get a light workout, nothing strenuous.
To tell you the truth, I couldn't do anything strenuous right now. I've been away from this place so long that, well, I've got to get back into shape.
Now, does this mean you start your double life again? Dancer by day, waitress by night?
I'm not going back to the Unicorn for a while yet, but I can't stay away too much longer.
Well, and your guest stay at the Kavanaughs must be almost over, so you're going to have to worry about rent money.
No, I'm not leaving on Miles or Nicole either.
I thought that was part of the deal. That as soon as you were nursed back to health, that you were gone.
It was, but my sister made a very generous offer. One I'd be a fool to turn down.
What's that?
Well, she said I could stay there as long as I made some kind of contribution to the household.
Ah, that sounds like a sweet deal.
It's a wonderful deal.
Yeah, I figured it would be just a matter of time until Sis broke down and gave you a free ride.
A free ride? You've got to be kidding. It's anything but that.
Well, you certainly won't have to worry about being thrown out into the street every first of the month.
I don't think you heard me right the first time. I'm going to pay for my room and board, and I'm also going to help them around the house.
Okay, cool down.
I don't like your insinuations, Gavin.
Now save that energy for your dancing, okay?
Okay. Well, maybe I could do that if you put a record on.
Your wish is my command.
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, I figured since you were so into making deals, maybe you'd make one with me, too.
What kind of a deal?
How would you like me to give you dancing lessons for nothing?
You can't be serious.
Well, it would certainly help you to make your room and board money.
Yeah, it would, considering the prices you charge.
It's a genuine bona fide offer.
I don't know. Nobody does anything for nothing, Gavin. Just what's in this for you?
Yeah, don't worry about that now. Come on, what do you say? The offer's up in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2...
All right. I'll do it.
I created a masterpiece. So you can ruin it with a heavy oil.
I use Crisco oil because it's light.
Light, she says.
There's no lighter tasting oil, so relax. Your salad won't have a heavy, oily taste.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Say, no heavy, oily taste.
Oh.
Salad's nice.
Nice? You call this masterpiece nice?
Remember, with Crisco oil
There's no heavy, oily taste.
and no cholesterol.
There's lots of bionic action in store on The $6 Million Man tonight at 6:30. Then later, a local girl wins a beauty contest and becomes a Hollywood star. Anita Page and Robert Montgomery star in Easy Go, tonight's movie at 8 o'clock on Channel 48.
Mother, if I had not seen him with my own 2 eyes, I would never have believed it, but there he was in the flesh.
I'd be very interested in hearing the details about Draper's reappearance.
Well, so will I, and as soon as I leave here, I'm going to find out.
Knowing you, I can expect a full report within the hour.
True. Can you imagine how thrilled Ansel's going to be when he finds out?
It will be a shock for him.
He spent the past 6 months thinking his only son was dead.
I'll call him later, when I'm alone.
I'll call for you if you want.
No. I'll take care of that.
Be my guest. Not going to get much of a rise out of him, though. Ansel never did care much whether Draper was alive or dead.
That was a very cruel thing to say, Raven.
It's true. And
If you
know.
can't say anything pleasant, don't say anything at all.
My, aren't we in a foul temper today?
We are not the least bit happy about being here.
Mother, you are the royal guest. This is the Alexander wing. You're going to get the red carpet treatment.
I would appreciate that if this were a hotel, but it's a hospital. And I'm a little more than anxious about these tests, and I can't wait to get out of here.
Look, don't worry. They're going to take the test, they're going to find out nothing is wrong with you, and they're going to send you home. And I'll be right here to hold your hand.
Oh, dear. Probably an intern waiting to turn me into some sort of guinea pig.
Will you relax? The sooner you get this over with, the better.
Geraldine.
Hello, Nadine. I hope you're feeling all right. Raven,
You have a lot of nerve coming in here.
I have a very dear friend who's in the hospital.
Will you?
I thought it only proper that I pay her a visit.
Will you please leave? Your presence upsets my mother greatly. Can't you get it through your head? She does not want to see you.
Like it or not, she's going to. Right now.
Listen to this, Gina. Ragu spaghetti sauce is all natural.
Natural, go on. They use ripe tomatoes, huh?
Yep.
Romano cheese,
Mm-hmm.
Herbs, spices, garlic.
They got it all.
And what else?
Just good things. No additives, no preservatives. Gina, Ragu makes sauce the way you do.
Like I always tell you, Joseph, you gotta try new things.
All-natural Ragu spaghetti sauce.
You wear it well, Diet Shasta. Ooh, wear it well, Diet Shasta. Taste that cola bright and bold, old-timey root beer too. That lemon lime so crystal cold, they all look good on you. The great-looking taste of Diet Shasta. Ooh, you wear it well.
Stay tuned for love and romance aboard the high seas on Love Boat next. Then later, McHale and his gang rock the boat with laughter on McHale's Navy this afternoon at 12:30 on Channel 48.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Sunday, August 17th.